Hey cellists, it is the Cello Guru coming to you from Alameda Point, California. Today I want to talk to you about goal setting and mindset work, okay? Intentional thoughts, all right? So let's make a plan with how to reach your goals that's going to work for you, okay? I want you to write down the result that you want, so your goal. I want you to write down the feeling that you want that will help you get to that goal. So for me, I know that if I'm hopeful, that's a really good one for me. I think everything's about hope for me. Hopeful and excited. That's going to make me take action, okay? Write down your intentional thought that you want to have. I am going to get this happening. I'm going to work on this until I get it, okay? Write down the actions you will need to take. I will need to practice this 7 days this week for 10 minutes each day. That is the way to get some results. And then do what you wrote down, okay? You want to develop a relationship with yourself where you know that the self today has your best interest at heart, is writing down the goals, writing down the actions. Tomorrow, you're not going to feel like doing it, but you're going to do it anyway because you're going to honor your past self, okay? Because your past self knows what's going to get you to your goals, okay? On the spur of the moment, we don't want to do anything except be comfortable. We want to go have hot chocolate. We want to do fun stuff. We want to go watch Netflix. We want to go shopping online. That's one that I always want to do. But no, you're going to do what's written down, okay? And because your past self told you to do it and your past self made this plan for you, you're going to honor and respect that, okay? And then actually do it, all right? Okay, so for me, I'm going to take you through one of these. For some reason, my C string is bugging me. It's too thick. It's hard for me to push it down. I've had the idea that since I've played a lot of jazz and improvisation, I don't really use my low strings that much. A lot of times it's amplified. No one can hear the lower strings anyway. I'm always fighting to break through. So a lot of melodies on the cello, so D and A string, right? So my C and G string have not been worked on as much, I guess. That's one of my ideas. So I just haven't made myself practice down there as much as I want to. So my new intentional thought is going to be, I'm someone who can really play my low strings. I don't know how I'm that person, but that's the person I'm going to become. And when I say that, I get excited because I love the C string on the cello, right? So I am going to play open strings, C string, G string, make sure I really get some core to the sound. And then I'm going to really work on my C scale 1 octave to get a really, really beautiful tone down there. Straight, my bow is close to the bridge. Now I'm going to do it on one string. Myself I can do it every day, and I'm a person that gets a gorgeous tone on my C string, and I don't have any problems with it. I'm kind of thinking myself forward in that way. Okay, so now I like to over practice, so I have to think of some different things to do, okay? So there's this one passage in Beethoven that I love on the G string, and I've been practicing it. Beethoven, A major sonata. Super beautiful, okay? Okay, so I practice that every day 4 or 5 times, and then I play the melody on the C string, at least some of it. So I do that on all strings, but particularly on the C and the G string, because those are the ones I'm trying to work on, okay? And then there's a spot in my Brahms sonata that I need to work on, which I love, but I want to make it easier. So here it is. So I was having a hard time pushing this down. Now it's not so hard because I keep doing it. And then I do it on the G string as well, because that's a thick string too. And it sounds so much better now that I've been doing that. I do that on all 4 strings just for fun, and also because I get better at that spot. Now it's so much easier to push my strings down. So you see how just by thinking ahead, thinking that I'm a person who can do that, I've kind of created that reality for myself. And I want you to think of ways in which you can do that. You know, it has to be a believable thought. It can't be, I'm a person who's performing at Carnegie Hall with the New York Philharmonic. You're never going to believe that, right? You have to have a thought that you can believe. So, for example, a bridge thought would be, I think I could be a person who can really push this C string down and feel comfortable. So that was a bridge thought that I had. And then after thinking that, it made me practice there because it's hopeful and excited. That thought made me feel those feelings of hope and excitement. And that propelled me to practice and to over practice on the C string and on the G string. Okay, so that is my idea for you today. Goal setting and mindset work is a big part of the Cello Guru philosophy, as you know, and it works. I had a student yesterday tell me on and on and on and on about how her negative thoughts were stopping her progress. And after we worked on it some, she sounds a million times better, and more importantly, she's taking joy in her playing. She's good. But before, her negative thoughts were blocking her even wanting to play at all. She thought she had to be perfect. She does not have to be perfect. She has my permission. You guys have my permission to not be perfect. Set your goals. Think the thoughts that will make you practice and achieve them. Okay? All right, over and out from Cello Guru Central. I get to go have lunch right now. Yay! I will talk to you guys later, and I look forward to giving more videos to you. Bye!